we seen in the previous lecture how we can create a bucket and list it. So now what I did, I actually enhanced the code a little bit so it can be much readable and much easier to deal with. Now I've moved the code you seen in the previous lecture to this class. I call it S3 bucket operations, where you get to see that we have a much nicer code to deal with. So like this is the create bucket. You can simply call the client right here, call the Amazon util or create the new bucket. And also, like if you notice, I have like made the client right here. Instead of each time typing using, I use the iDisposable class and dispose the client when the object is no longer used. So that was just like a quick update to enhance our class. Now, what I want to do, I wanna now in this lecture upload a file to my AWS bucket. To do so, what we will need to do, I have created this upload method right here. I will be using a utility class called the file transfer utility. The transfer utility, so I'm gonna create transfer utility, and it will be from the type of transfer utility. And I need to pass like the client. You can have, as you can see, different parameters you can pass to this, but I will just be passing the client. So now I have the transfer util with me, and this actually has many like let's say methods that can make my work much easier. As you can see, we can upload single files, we can upload multiple part upload, multi-part upload, and we can do upload directory. And also you can, as you can notice, there is an async version with each. So now what I will do, I will upload a file, text file to my bucket. I will be having this file next to my application. I'll call the path directory, the base directory, and this file name is test.txt. Now notice I need as well to pass the bucket name. Okay, so now we have what we actually need to upload the file to the S3 bucket. I'm gonna just type a friendly message right here. Uploaded successfully. And what will I actually do? I will run the application, and I will show you now the bucket in the cloud, and you will see that file has been created. So if I go to my S3 bucket, notice that I have this file right here. If I just refresh it, you will see that the modified date has been changed. So now if we go back to our code, what I want actually to do is to upload a directory. So I have it in the same location. I will upload the directory. If you notice, I will need to pass its name, and I've called this one files. Okay, so I will come down here. I'm gonna call it files, and I will run my application again. So now we have uploaded the multiple files or the directory to the S3 bucket. Notice that if you come down and see it, you will see all the content of the directory uploaded to my S3 bucket. So this is actually straightforward and easy to use. But notice that my files like this way are private by default and nobody has permission to see them. So if we come back to the AWS console again, notice that this is the URL for my file on the cloud, and if we go to it, notice that we have the access denied. Now that's because it inherits its permission from the bucket, and the bucket does not have permissions to show this file to anyone. Now also, what if we want to upload some extra parameter with our own files? So now to do this, I'm gonna leave this for you just in case you need this code. Now what I want to do, I want to create a new file transfer request, a new transfer utility upload request. This is the one we need. Now if you notice the properties on this class, we can specify the file path we want to upload to or upload from. So I'm gonna use the same one. Also notice that we have extra parameter like the storage class. Now the S3 storage class will be different, like have different pricing for each one. There is a standard and frequent access, the Glacier type also. You choose what you find suitable for you. Now also you can specify the key, which is the name. Okay, but what I'm interested in doing is use the canned ACL. Now this will actually control the permission for the S3 object. Now let's call this class, and by the way, files called inside each bucket in S3 objects, I'm gonna make it public read. So we have our file, and we also have set the permission. What we need to do is to upload it. Now I will be calling the file or the transfer util, and again upload, and again I will be passing the file transfer request. Now let's run this again. Notice that we got an exception because we forgot to specify the bucket name inside the object right here. So we need to do that. Let's rerun it, and now we should get a successful upload. If we go back to the S3 console, we will see that there is actually a change on the modified date we uploaded this file, and if we try to access it via URL, Notice now we can see the actual content of the file because we have specified the ASCL permissions to allow anybody to access this object.